Hello and welcome to my channel Greenline Goddess Tarot. This is your weekend reading for August the 6th and the 7th. So let's see what's coming in for that. I had a sense of you kind of narrowing something down or there's some kind of I just felt like something was being narrowed down at this point in time, whether that's like narrowing a focus or you're narrowing down options. It just had that energy to it. I had a completely freaky thing happen to me today earlier. You know, I always read everything that comes into the readings. So there's always birds, moths, cats, dogs, George the rooster. Well, today I had a snake turn up in the middle of Leo's extended reading, which is coming out on Saturday. So the fortnightly reading, I was just reading, and the funny thing was I had as the animal spirit energy, the cobra came in, and then I didn't realize, but there is actually a screen here. There was this little snake that was poking its head up, a little green tree snake, so it's harmless, but I didn't know who was there until I right at the very end, and I was like, oh my God, there's a snake. And I'm like, how weird is that? So yeah, a little snake popped up for the first time in a reading. So a little green tree snake, which was interesting. So anyway, I digress. That was my excitement for the day. So if you are a Leo and you're interested in watching your extended reading, keep an eye out for this little fella that's going to poke his head out. Harmless little fella. So we have the moon is coming in. Okay, this is a sense of the moon. My goodness. Okay. We are getting closer to the full moon in Aquarius, which is happening on the 11th. So we'll start to feel that influence because it's a really, and give or take a day, depending on where you are in the world, it is a really potent moon, this moon in Aquarius. So this full moon that's coming in. So I think this is saying, hey, I'm coming in. Pay attention. You're starting to feel the effects of this moon because often you can feel it 3 to 5 days before if it's a super potent moon. The magician energy, something is being shown to you really, really clearly here about starting something, how to start it. Interesting. Okay, the 7 of Wands. So you're getting yourself in a better position. The Page of Swords, there's information coming around it. And the Ace of Cups, there is, you're going to be feeling, maybe there's news of celebration that's coming through here, news that you're going to celebrate, or good news that could be coming in around something. The 4 of Cups, it's kind of interesting because not all of you are going to experience this as good news because there is the cup being offered here and this person's like, I'm not sure about this. So right next to the moon card, that could also be where there's some kind of confusion. There's something's confused as to how something's going to happen. It also may be that you've received a message or intuitive message of some sort that you are trying to make sense of. Here something's come into like a conscious thought and you're like, what does this all mean? So the 7 of Wands can be, I need my space to kind of work this out while I make sense of what's going on. But the Page of Swords can also be solutions coming in, news, solutions next to the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're celebrating that something's come in that could potentially move something along that was feeling a little bit stuck at this moment in time. But again, with the moon, the very first card, it always shrouds a little bit of confusion over the readings, like there's something's not clear. And so you need to kind of ask for clarity here with the Page of Swords. It's like I need to kind of work out what this means or what's going on with this, or work out how to do something with this Page of Swords, which is actually good because the news that comes in is the Ace of Cups. So it's like, this is actually the universe saying this is actually, something that could be quite healing or something that could make you feel better. So it's like do something that might make you feel better if you're feeling a little bit like the moon, like you're feeling, or the 4 of Cups, a little bit blur and a little bit like, not sure how I'm feeling about some things. So you want to get yourself feeling better with the 7 of Wands energy. And so do something nice for yourself that you're feeling better, that can restore your emotions, that can feel like you're replenishing yourself here. And that's kind of what's coming in. It kind of took a while to get to that. It did take a while to get to it. because it was just this sense of I don't understand why I'm feeling this, or I don't understand what messages I'm getting through at this moment in time. But once it kind of something sinks and lands, it's like, yeah, I need to do something to make me feel better here. So do something nice for yourself. Not to say you're going to feel terrible, but though this is around the time when the sun is going to be trining Chiron, which is your wounds or something that's kind of not making you feel great. And so that sun energy is wanting to kind of help and say, let's do something nice that could help. So heal your wounds. So it could be, yeah, something really lovely. It could be go get a massage, go for a swim, or it could be, talk to a friend, just do something nice for yourself. That's kind of the energy that's coming in at this moment in time. And that's where I feel like this conscious thought is coming through that you kind of need your space with something to work out what this is. But yeah, I feel like once it does come through and you work out what the answer is or what this message really is, it's going to feel more like the Ace of Cups and what's on offer here with the Four of Cups, where you're like, I'm not sure if I need to be doing that or want to be doing that, but then it's more about just opening up to it. So you don't actually have to do it this weekend, but maybe you'll book it yourself in to like do something that brings you pleasure and joy and can be a little bit of healing. So that's a nice thing to come in. It may be that you want to book a holiday or you want to book a day out or something, or do it. So I would say, yeah, this is the weekend to do something really nice for yourself. So that's the message, or at least plan to have that coming in. So that's the message. Enjoy the weekend and look forward to seeing you next week.